Thank you for coming, James Dyson. Good to see you again.
Good to
or
be
Sir
here.
James.
Thank you.
So what's the secret to this cordless vacuum?
Well, it's cordless for a start,
Right.
which means you don't have to unwind the cord,
Right,
find a
right.
plug to put it in, use the machine,
So, but why
and then wind
haven't
it
we
up
had this
afterwards.
before?
Because you can't make cordless machines powerful. But we have, by developing these really interesting electric motors that go 4 times faster than anybody else's motor. And speed means that it can be very powerful and very efficient, yet very small. So that's really the big key to it all.
What is your core competence? What is it you do better than everything else?
We develop new technology.
You?
Yeah, me and my 1,500 engineers and some universities develop new technology that makes something do something better. And we see problems and difficulties and restrictions, and we develop technology to overcome that and then put it into a product that performs and works better.
But Sir James, Charlie is onto something with that question about you, because you always said as a kid you wanted to be, you were different. You were a different kind of kid. You're always looking for what? And different how? What do you mean?
Well, when I was a kid, I just wanted to do something different. So when they said, does anyone want to play the bassoon, I put up my hand because I didn't know what it was, and everybody else was doing violins. So I've always wanted to be different as a child. And when I grew up, that translated, when I became an engineer and a designer, to wanting to do different and better things. You know, you want to change the world. I mean, that sounds very grand, but you want to do something that no one's done before. And that's what I want to do. And I've built up this wonderful group of engineers and scientists around me who believe in that. And they're all very young. And young people are brilliant because they've got no...
Young people are brilliant, yeah.
Because they've got no what?
Because they've got no experience.
Oh, okay. Good.
Experience is such a dreadful thing because it limits you. It's,
What I love, the men in my family do the vacuuming too. My dad and my son do the vacuuming, and you did the vacuuming growing up. And there's my son right there at work. You vacuumed when you grew up, and you said, why can't it be better, right?
Yes, exactly that, because I remember the stale smell of dust and it not picking things up and the screaming noise. And so 20 years later, when I bought the world's most powerful vacuum cleaner, I realized it was doing the same thing as when I was a child. It wasn't working properly. And that's what made me angry, actually, and that's what made me develop something
So in
better.
full disclosure, I own this vacuum already, the cordless vacuum, but this is a new model. How is it better?
Well, I'm afraid it's twice as powerful, because this latest motor we've done, although it's the same size, is twice as powerful as our previous one. So you get twice the power. We've upped the batteries by using cobalt magnesium instead of iron. The iron in lithium ion, so replace the iron with cobalt magnesium. That gives us 50% more power. So and we've added 2 layers of cyclones, so we separate the dust better. We've actually got 15 cyclones.
You understand now?
I mean,
get
it's
it.
really fascinating that a vacuum cleaner is this innovative. It's amazing.
Well, yeah, but it's exciting. And you see, we reinvent ourselves all the time. We're never satisfied.
Yeah.
We're like the unsatisfied engineer who's always got a better idea around the corner.
But despite the fact that you're an engineer and you've got lots of engineers working for you, you also have a design aesthetic. I mean, you really care about the look of things, yes?
Yeah, I was trained as a designer and then became an engineer.
Right.
But, you know, design is something that's just in you. It's everywhere. It's not what you do at the end. You don't come along at the end and style something.
Yeah.
It's in everything you do, the clothes you wear, the building you work in.
You never met Steve Jobs, but you had
no.
a kind of, you would send him your products at one point.
Yes, yes.
And he would send you...
He sent me ours, yes. But
Did people ever think you were imitating Steve Jobs?
I hope not. I mean, and I'm an engineer. I was doing my own thing in a much less glamorous business. I mean, I deliberately chose vacuum cleaners because they were boring.
I like that vacuum cleaners are boring.
That were good, and no one was developing any new technology.
$1 billion later.
Yeah,
right.
I was 6 and then 26, and nothing had changed. They were still using bags.
I like that you use the young people, though, too, because most
Yes.
people think engineers boring, but you're saying
Oh, no, ours are absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
They're
I
building
don't
with
either. I
ideas,
think
no
they're really-
experience. And you should see the outfits they come in the fancy dress party. They're so creative.
And Sir Dyson, another interesting thing, the bristles that you changed on this. Tell us about that. I mean, it's fascinating.
Yeah, well, what I discovered, I mean, we've got carpets and hard floors. It's about 50-50 in the home. And no one's done a vacuum cleaner to clean up on hard floors because dust sticks to the floor by static on a hard floor. And you know vinyl records, you clean those with carbon fiber bristles to break the static. And that's exactly what we put in our vacuum cleaners. And, you know, dusty footprints going across the floor, it'll pick those up.
I didn't know a vacuum cleaner was so detailed. Did you leave any behind? Are you leaving any behind?
I'm sure, well, actually, we cleaned up the sofa, and I think we do need a vacuum cleaner in here. So that's,
Oh, thank you.
First time in a
2
while.
years
Good
that
for
it's been
you.
cleaned. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Vacuum
Thank you.
cleaners have been very good to you.
oh, yeah, they have indeed.
And for
Thank
many
you very
of
much.
us too. Yeah.